Hey everyone, welcome to Glitzy Stitches Home by Shawnee Lee. I'm Shawnee Lee. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Guys, today I'm going to go back to my old school, one of my original videos I'm going to recreate. We're going to be making my gnome shoes out of a paper towel roll, and we're going to put a little fancy flower on them. They're quick, they're easy. I'll give you the step-by-step instructions. These can be used to put on the bottom of a sock gnome. These can be used to be put on the bottom of a stick gnome. You can put these on a spike, put them in any floral arrangement. It'd be a great idea to put them in an arrangement for Mother's Day. Let's say you're going to announce a pregnancy or anything like that. They could actually be used for gender reveals. Such a versatile, cool thing. I want to show you how I make these. It's an original idea. Hope you like it. Join me, won't you? And what you'll need today for our gnome shoes is you'll need a paper towel roll. Now guys, what you're going to need to do with this is you're going to need to cut one side of this right down like so. Just cut right through it. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And then we're going to measure out our parts. Now we're probably only going to be using half of this paper towel roll today. And what we're going to need is we're going to need 2 equal strips. Measuring, we're going to measure it right out. I'm going to do this step by step for you. We're going to need to measure 2 strips at 1.5 each. Okay, 1.5 inches each. And then you're going to want to cut these down to 4.5. Now guys, these are going to be the top of our gnome shoes. And these are going to be the toe of our gnome shoes. Now for the toe of your gnome shoe, out of that same paper towel roll, you will need a piece that is 1 inch by 4 inches. Now what you want to do with that, you want 2 of those as well. Okay, then you'll want a longer strip, and this is going to be our strength in our gnome shoes. So we're going to measure these. The length is 5 1/4, and this is 1/2 inch. Okay. Now you'll also need some sturdy cardboard. Now I just took this off the back of a tablet, and I'm going to measure these out for you guys, but I didn't measure them. I just kind of I winged it and cut it, but mine is 2.5 by 3. Okay, so this is the top of our shoe, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to bring this around like so. Grab your hot glue. These are all made with hot glue. Okay, grab your hot glue. Just like that. For the toe of our shoe, same thing. You just want to round your toe like so. What we're going to do with this toe, though, is we're going to cut a notch. I usually wing this, but I'll go ahead and measure it today. Okay, so 4. So our center is obviously 2 inches, right? So I'm going to mark this 2 inches right here. Just going to do a little indentation with, and I want that notch to be in the center of my cut. As long as your center is centered, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this. Anything sticking out, you can just cut off like that. There we go. Just like that. You would never know these are all made out of disposable products, guys. They turn out so cute. And before we end our video, I'll show you guys some examples. Just so cute. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fit this right on our shoe like so. I'm going to work edge in there. Now I'm pushing on the top of the shoe so that it will set evenly on our base. Just like that. Okay. So cute. Okay. Now we want to take one of our long strips that measure 1/2 inch wide. We're going to glue this from the top of the toe of our shoe right here, right there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this like so all the way around the bottom of our shoe. Just like this. I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to put it right here. Dot of glue. I'm going to center it as much as I possibly can. Set the glue right there. Just like this. We're going to bring this toe all the way around. Now, make sure that dries. If you'd like to add, for extra strength, a crafting glue, you can do that as well. I use the Aleene's Memory Glue. It's my absolute favorite. If you've watched any of my paper videos, you know I speak quite highly of it. It's great glue. You're going to bring this all the way around. Now, guys, you want to leave a little bit of a bump in the front to shape your shoe. Okay. Again, this is to your liking. However much you want in the front left, go ahead and do so. You want to bring this all the way around to the back like so for your support. A little bit of hot glue. Bring it up. Just like that. You'll see that you have the toe of your shoe. We're going to go ahead and make sure this sticks really well. Nice and sticky. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dab of hot glue right in the center of this. Okay. Right in the center of the toe of the bottom of the shoe like this, and I'm going to press down. That's going to give us our base that will set on our table. Okay. This is for the balance. Just like that. Okay. Now, there we go. See how that goes? I think that is so cute. Now what we're going to do is I have a paper towel, right? You can use like the pattern. I'm just going to use the white with the little pattern on it. I don't know what brand it is or what not. I'm going to cut about 1/2 of an inch off. I'm going to measure it here. About 1/2 an inch off. Okay. Just going to wing it. I measured it. I'm marking it with my finger and just going to cut as straight as I possibly can, straight down our paper towel, about 1/2 inch all the way. Okay, just like so. There we go. All right. Now what we want to do, this is going to be to go around the bottom of our shoe after we get our sole on. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go and we want to make the sole of our shoe. Okay. We're just going to dab hot glue right on here, guys. It's as simple as that. Dab your hot glue on. Get enough where it's going to stick really nicely to your shoe. All right. Boom. Watch this. That simple. Done. It's that simple. Okay. just like that. So what we're going to do, we want to make sure this is good and stuck. Doesn't have to be straight, doesn't have to be any of that, guys. Make sure it's nice and stuck to your shoe. Just like this. Okay. This simple. We're literally going to take our scissors and we're going to cut around our shoe. I think this looks really, really cute. Okay, now our next step is going to be, we're going to take that paper towel that we cut that 1/2 inch off of, okay? We're going to start in the back. I want to use the part that I didn't cut. So this is nice and straight, okay? Nice straight line. We want to use that starting in the back of our shoe, just like so. We're going to run a bead of hot glue. Okay. We're going to bring our paper towel up and we're going to set it just like this, nice and even. And as you can imagine, it's paper towel, so it sticks very easily with our hot glue. Okay, I always bring my material over like so, and I'm going to run my hot glue right around our shoe, just like this, all the way. This is so simple, guys, and the paper towel makes it simple again because it sticks so well because it's paper, right? Okay, I want to go ahead, and if you've watched my other videos, you know that when I make my gnome shoes, I always make enough to make a cuff in the back. I like that. I think it makes it look neater and cleaner if you can fold it over. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wing this. I'm going to do this as straight as possible. We're going to go ahead like this. We're going to bring this around. We're going to cuff this under, just like we would if this was regular material. Just like so. I'm going to fold it. And again, it makes it so much easier because it is paper. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put this, and we're going to put our hot glue. Can you see that? Yep. Okay, we're going to put our hot glue right here. There we go. All right, guys, I'm not doing much pulling at all. All right, and you want to go just like this. And there you go. There you go. A little bit more right here. Just a little. And there we go. Perfect. Look at that seam. So nice. Now what we're going to do is you want enough to tuck into the top of your shoe. So we're going to go ahead and we want to wing this, but you want to be careful. So I'm going to bring it like about right here. I'd rather have too much than not enough to tuck. So I'm going to go ahead and go right across here, just like so. Set our shoe just like you would with material, guys. It's no different. We're going to go just like we would with material. We're going to go down here in the shoe, right down in here. We're going to put a dot of hot glue right here. Just like that. We're going to bring our center in. Now this is a one-shot deal, guys, because it is paper again. Okay, so you're going to go just like that. That's fine. Absolutely fine. You can actually see a little bit dot there where it goes like this. Now you want to bring this up and over like so, like this. You're going to put a little dot of hot glue right between here, right between our creases. Isn't that cute already? Okay, so just a wee bit, just a dot of your hot glue. That's all you need with this paper. Okay, we're going to make this stick. Voila. There we go. There we go. Now, if you want to put weight in this, now would be the time to do so. I would suggest if you're going to use this as a planter decoration on a stick, I would not put weight in this. If you're going to use this for the base of a sock gnome and or a stick gnome, I would absolutely put some weight in. Now, how I weight mine, guys, is I use the rocks from a Walmart and or Dollar Tree, and I put 2 or 3 in. And I just put a little bit of hot glue on them and stick them in there. And if I want, if I know I'm going to be using them and moving them a lot, I'll put some E6000 for some extra support in there as well. Okay, guys, and you just want to start tucking. You can tuck these any way you want. Any way you want to tuck them. Okay, just like that. So, so cute. Just like that. Aren't those adorable? I just think they are so, so cute, guys. Now, what we're going to do for our edges to cover up all of this, we're going to take that piece that we cut into a 1/2 of an inch. Okay, we're going to take that. We're going to fold this over this way. We're going to make sure they're nice and neat. Then we're going to do it again. We're going to just bring this part over like this. It's just so much easier this way, friends. So much easier that way. Bring that right over. If you want to make this thicker, by all means you can do so. You definitely have enough give at the top of your gnome shoe when you cut it for your tucking. And again, guys, this is a one-shot deal because it's paper. So you want to make sure you get that covered. It's the nicest, neatest cuff that you can make. It is really, really cool, guys. Okay, so go ahead, get your glue down. Just like this. Here we go. Okay. And you barely have to touch this paper, guys. You barely have to touch it. Just like that. Right like that. Bring it over. Like so. Bring your scissors up, guys, like this, and just clip. Boom. There you go. Nice and straight. Look at that. Perfect. I love it. Anything you have to straighten on the bottom, now's your time. Go back and just clip it. Just clip it right off. Just like so. We had a glue. See how that's dried? Watch this. Here we go. Perfect. These are so cute. You can even go back in. I see a little hump here one bit. There we go. Absolutely adorable. If you want to put something on the bottom of these, guys, if you'd like to cover these, again, with some more paper, you can do that as well. You can come in and do that and just trim around. That's all you have to do. All right, now what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate our shoe. Now how we're going to do this is I have these little papers that I purchased at a sale. I think I paid 10 cents for them, but they originally came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, now these are just little flowers like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here just like this. I'm going to run a little bit of hot glue just around the outside of this open circle. Just like so. Just like this. Just a wee bit, because again, it's paper, guys. All right, there we go. Just like this. These are very versatile. Okay, just like that. Okay, that's cute. These little pom-poms I purchased at the Dollar Tree. These are the black and white pom-poms. You can use any color you want. I absolutely love these. So, and when we come back, I'm going to show you how I would use these on a sock gnome and or a stick gnome, and also if you'd like to use these for a planter stick, I will show you how to do that as well. We'll be right back. I have the other gnome shoe made, and let me show you what we're going to do today, guys. These are hands down my favorite way to do this. But again, if you wanted to take your gnome shoes and you wanted to place a sock gnome on top of this, you could absolutely do so, and it would make an absolutely adorable base for your gnome shoes, and or you could put a stick gnome in here, and you would do that. I'll actually link my other videos to this, guys. You could put your styrofoam in the bottom with your weights, and you could just stick them down in, and they would make an absolutely fabulous base for a gnome shoe as well, for a stick gnome as well, excuse me. Now what we're going to do is, I have this pick that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. They were part of the very long ones. Gosh, I think they're 4 foot long. I've cut it in half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally glue my gnome shoes there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I want this to dry. It's pretty good. I'm going to put the hot glue on the stick this time, guys, for the other shoe. I'm going to put it on the stick. Any excess, not a prob. That's going to be just fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our other gnome shoe. We want it pretty even here. And again, we're working with paper, so we have to be careful. I'm going to leave these just like this. Let them dry really, really good. See what we're doing here? Now wait till you see what we're going to put in these puppies. They're going to look so cute. And there we go. Our little gnome shoe planner is complete. I think this is so perfect for Mother's Day. If your mom loves gnomes, this is absolutely adorable. And I've placed one of the chapstick gnomes that I make in the planter, so that's versatile and can be used as well. I think this is such a good idea for Mother's Day. Something any mother who loves gnomes would love. Be sure to check out our other videos on Instagram and Facebook, as well as YouTube. Have a great day, everyone.